The only thing that we were not able to do was fly drones.
And we spoke to Dana yesterday, and I asked him if he was checking the weather app periodically, and he said, no, that's your job. And then, this was his words, called you the most OCD man he's ever met. So are you checking?
Is that a compliment?
From Dana, probably. Are you checking the weather app periodically?
Oh, yeah. Well, more than weather apps. I mean, we are now at a period of time where weather can get fairly predictable. I mean, when you're 7 to 10 days out, you get a general sense of what's ahead of you. Now, starting with Friday, we have a pretty good idea of what we might be facing. So I'm not checking weather apps. I'm getting reports from our meteorologist who's on site and giving us hourly. Now he's at a point where he's giving us hourly updates of what the weather looks like.
Just last one for me. This is obviously an athletic competition. The athletes have to fight in an environment that they can. We've been asking the fighters about prepping for fighting outside. A couple of them have in the past, but obviously not of this. Steve Garcia said the weird thing was the mat got really hot, so like people were burning their feet, bugs, sweat, and everything. So how are you kind of planning or like game planning that, because these athletes do have to compete in front of people?
Yeah, I mean, we have a custom cover for the canvas, so that's going to protect us from any increased heat. Part of the reason why we picked an 8 o'clock start time was so that we could get some of the intense direct light or sunlight off of the canvas. So we feel confident that the heat of the canvas, we have plans to mitigate that. Moisture and precipitation, wind, those are other things that we're planning for, but in terms of actual, the canvas being warm, yeah, I mean, when you're out in the sun, particularly this time of year, it gets hot very quickly. So we will keep it covered, we'll keep it cool. There also is a canopy overhead, which you've probably seen on this claw structure. The claw structure is that the structure that is 90 feet over the octagon, but there's a 100-foot canopy or tarp over that. That also provides a lot of shade and reduces the heat quite a bit.
Was there anything you thought? Was there anything you wanted to get done in this structure in the claw or a setting that you couldn't get done for any reason?
The only thing that we were not able to do was fly drones in terms of just production coverage. That was the only thing that we were denied access to. Everything else in terms of the build out, the lighting fixtures, all the effects, yeah, no, it's exactly what we wanted to do.
And if there is rain, I guess, even heavy rain or moderate rain, I mean, the fighters are covered. What about everybody else? Are they kind of in for it?
If we have light to moderate rain with no lightning, we're going to try to push forward. That canopy will help. It's more, floor seating, maybe a couple rows up, the bleacher packs. And then, there are people that will get wet. And to be honest, it's so high up that if we've got a bit of a breeze, the rain will start to creep inside that 100-foot diameter.
So, use your imagination with me a little bit. I'm Dana White. Craig, Elon told me it's possible we could do an event on the moon next year. How do you respond to that sentence?
Listen, there is. I'll tell you that there's no doubt that Dana will come up with an idea that will challenge us to the limits again. I don't know if it will be an event location or a certain type of technology that has come on board that has been untested. Whatever it may be, you can be assured that he looks to push and challenge our team as well. We enjoy it. Whether we're on the moon or Mars, or who knows where he's going next, we will give our full effort to try to figure it out and do it to the best of our ability.
And in terms of actually on the night, have CBS and Paramount said that, look, this is your heart out, you have X amount of hours, you can wait?
No, the team at CBS and Paramount Plus have been fantastic. We have maximum flexibility with them, so we have the ability to be on their platform really anytime we want to go. Obviously, need to work in lockstep with them in terms of messaging, but we have the ability to go live in any window we want to go.
Great. And then last one from me. On the broadcast side, what's the Paramount Plus contingency plan if the card is interrupted mid-fight?
So we have a few options. One is to stay on air, and we do have contingency planning where we can remain on air and continue to broadcast from a location close by the South Lawn. And if we feel like a weather pattern's coming in that will pass through and we can resume, we will. So we would not leave the broadcast. We would just fill and report from site, and then it's a bit of an evaluation. So when we're going through that, we'll be talking regularly to a meteorologist who's right now on site, giving us updates. We'll figure out what does this window look like? Do we have the ability to resume, or what is the extent of the weather front that's coming through?